Hello, my name is Sainabu Janjania and I work for the Gambia Radio and Television Services in Gambia, but we're here in Dakar for the 2 days illicit financial flows training for media houses from various countries all over Africa to understand how to report on illicit financial flows in order to sensitize our communities and the public. So now I'll be engaging my conversations with participants that have taken part of this 2-day training, and first of all it will be Emmanuel from Nigeria. Follow me as we go along. Okay, Emmanuel, just tell us your full name and the media house you're representing.
Okay, my name is Emmanuel Ubichi. I'm editor at the Abuja Inquirer newspaper in Abuja, Nigeria.
Thank you. So tell us, how has this 2 days workshop on strengthening media houses all over Africa on illicit financial flows benefited you, and how will you relay the message to your media house when you go back?
Well, first of all, the issue of capacity building has been a very major challenge across the media in Africa. And being in this workshop has exposed me to a whole lot of information and know-how on how to address the issue of illicit financial flows. And I think it is very instructive that capacity building such as this are encouraged and sponsored. And to that extent, Nigeria has a huge problem regarding corruption. And with what I've learned here in these 2 days in Dakar, Senegal, I think that I am well equipped to go back to my newsroom and impact on my colleagues, as well as pursue a particular matter that came up here, because we treated the matter of Glencore, the Swiss company that was found guilty or had a plea agreement with the U.S. authorities. And there is a significant part in that report which I do not think a lot of us in Nigeria are aware of, which I have seen, and I think it is one major issue that one needs to follow and to cover the wide-ranging corruption, which the company perpetrated in Nigeria. So I think it's an eye-opener, and I hope that we'll be able to build consensus just across the sub-region to ensure that funds are repatriated, people that are found guilty are also prosecuted, and it's better for our people.
All right, thank you very much for that, Emmanuel.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay. So that's Emmanuel, and that's what he had to say in regards to what he's gathered from this training and how he would relay this message on his media house when he gets back to Nigeria. Thank you. So for the records, your name and your designation at TrustAfrica.
My name is Briggs Bomba. I serve as the Programs Director for TrustAfrica.
Thank you. So Briggs, do tell us the purpose of this 2-day workshop training with 20 African journalists from around the world taking place in Dakar on illicit financial flows. Yeah. What will be next after this workshop?
So the workshop was really looking at equipping journalists with the capacities to be able to report effectively on the problem of illicit financial flows, including understanding just how huge a challenge it is in terms of Africa's development, so that they are better able to cover stories related to illicit financial flows and pretty much get citizens and policymakers taking the right actions to bring about an end to this problem. So, of course, moving forward, we are really looking at increased coverage of the issue. We are also looking at more concerted actions in terms of advocacy as well as in terms of policy making coming out of this. One of the biggest outcomes, I would say, from the workshop itself was the commitment by journalists to create an African network of media working on issues of illicit financial flows. I understand a very inspiring name is going to come up, but basically a media network on illicit financial flows, so that they can start to share information, they can start to relate to other stakeholders in an organized manner, they can start to give each other solidarity and support, because we know that and it came out of these conversations, it's a dangerous issue to be talking about illicit financial flows, because in most cases this is theft by very powerful politicians and their corporate allies. So it's very dangerous to be writing about these issues, but we think that once journalists are better organized in the form of a network, and they are connected to other stakeholders in the ecosystem, they will be able to get the right kind of protection that will enable them to work effectively on these issues.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bomba. Thank
Wonderful.
you. So that was all we had in this conversation with these participants from various African countries, dilating what they've gathered from this two-day workshop on illicit financial flows and how they should report on it as journalists. We've covered that it is a critical and sensitive topic to discuss about how finances are drawn and how finances are flowing within our economy. So now, I guess we just wait and see what this new network, the African Network of Journalists, there will be another name for it, but this is a network that we're working on to put together so that we can share stories, share ideas, and work together in reporting on illicit financial flows. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.